Good afternoon everybody, how you doing? It's me Paddy from across the shuck and I'm back at you with another tag video, and this is from my mate Matt over at Slipjoints Sawyer. Please go and check his channel out, fantastic channel. This he had asked to do a tag on our modern slip joints, which is great because I don't often get to do them all in one go, so I'm really pleased to do this, and I'll actually put this into my collection video as well, so if anybody wants to see modern slip joints. I've got about 7. Now, the only caveat that I'm going to put, I've got 7, but my Jack Wolf knives I have multiple of, but I've just chosen one for this video because that's just, I don't want to put 7 of them in the video. That wouldn't be, well, I do, but I wouldn't. So I'm just going to start and get through them. A little quick run round about what they are, and I'll just give you my opinion on them. So this one and the next one are probably my two favourite, I'm going to say budget. Yeah, but sort of mid-range to budget, whatever your budget is. It's always hard to figure that out. This is the Twisted Assisted Ginsey. This is made by Best Tech. A fantastic offering. If you want to get into modern slip joints, this has got one of the best clips. It disappears in your hand. You do not feel it. I do love the Twisted Assisted logo. I just adore that. This is a flat grind down to a very thin edge. Well, it's a good thin edge, good cutting knife, but you wouldn't be afraid to do anything more difficult with this. It's just a good knife, good solid knife. Thumb studs. You have a forward choil here, which makes this ultra safe. No matter what you do, you're not going to cut yourself. So as a starter knife, I absolutely highly recommend this one. Really do. This is a super knife. So Twisted Assisted, go over there. Now, the trouble is this knife is now... he hasn't got any more of these left. Now, I don't know whether he's going to get any more in the future, but he has other knives there. And there's a new knife that's on pre-order at the minute. Get over and check it out. Really unusual shape, but exciting shape. I hope to have that soon. So, Twisted Assisted, they have got some great offerings for budget knives, and a lot of them are slip joints. So, let's put that over there. The next one is definitely, I just think this is an amazing knife. This is the QSP Hedgehog with an amazing hollow grind. This knife, for the price that it comes at, has no right to have such a hollow grind as this. I just think this is beautiful. Again, this is in micarta. This is a softer type of micarta than the I think you'll know what I mean as the Ginsey. This is softer. Again, it's well grooved, but it's more, these are not just random cutouts as that is. That's the sort of, you can see them both together there. This is a more rough and ready, and this is very, regimented regimented pattern. Good gosh, Stephen, them teeth. There's no wonder they were cheap. So this is a fantastic, it's an odd looking shape, but don't let that shape fool you. I mean, it's basically a sheep's foot that's sort of got a little hump here. If this was just taken over the back here, you would have a perfect sheep's foot. But it's a fantastic blade, lovely straight edge, very easily sharpen and maintain. And this one is in 14C28N. And I believe the Ginsey was in, is it D2 it was in? Let me just double check. Yes, D2 the Ginsey was in. So the next, and we're sort of moving up in expense here, the next one is the Who knives. These are about 100 and, I think the new ones are coming in about 160 or something, but I think there's a discount off them if you pre-order. I'm not sure. So it's this is the V2. There's a V3 coming out, which is just upgraded again, little bits of extras. Please go over to Who Knives, check them out, get on that pre-order. I think the pre-order is still there, but you'll be able to buy them after he's sorted out his pre-order commitments, and he'll have plenty more for you to buy there. Titanium S35VN, isn't that right? I'm telling the truth. Please tell me I'm telling the truth. Yeah, I think it is S35VN. No, it's M390. Gosh, I've forgotten just how good a bargain you're getting for this. This is a real good bargain of a knife. I think he still has some of these left on his site if you want to try them. Full hand grip and knife, really is lovely. Very similar to a lot of knives out there. Well, not similar, but it's that titanium M390. It's just a good solid workhorse. And of course, there's me trying to close that one hand. It takes everything I've got to push that. So it's not going to close. You don't have to worry about it closing on you. Once it's locked up there, it really is well and truly locked up. Gorgeous knife in titanium. I just love this. The pocket clip is fantastic. I wish more people would use little pocket clips like this here. I mean, the colour, you blend it in with the scale of the knife, you don't feel it. Wherever you place that pocket clip, you wouldn't feel it. It's so thin, it looks like you've got a pen in your pocket and not a knife, for those who don't want to be sort of showing off what they've got. So a Who Knives V2, really worth doing. You can get it from the site. I believe he has some of these left, but you can also get them in the second-hand market as well. So let's move up now. We're going to go up in price. I'm just trying to see what I'm trying to put these into the price. No, this one is the next one. This is the Ace Farley. This is a amazing knife. I love this. This is my card. I dyed this blue. It came green. My card, I dyed it blue. Look how good it came out on that. Really did come out. I've taken the pocket clip off. There's a wire pocket clip it comes with. Well, there you can see it's M390. This is the Giant Mouse Ace Farley. It's about £150, an absolutely amazing £150 though, for a slip joint with M390. This is perfect. I can just get all four fingers and have a large hand, so just is enough. You can sneak up a little bit if you're confident. I would be to get up there, and it gets my last finger back on it there. But a super little pocketable slip joint. I just adore using this one. Really, really nice. Again, not sure if he's got these ones. There's quite a few sites that sell these, but I got this from Fraymore Knives, and I love it. I mean, they had copper ones, brass ones, a whole lot. So worth going over to Fraymore Knives and just check them out anyway. But if not, there is other places that you can get them. Now, we're going up again in price. We're going up to the Tactile Bexair, or Bayer, it's called. I think it's pronounced Bayer, but it's spelt Bexair. So, lovely knife, titanium mill. These Tactile Turn are the chaps that do the pens, and their milling, they're renowned for how good their milling is. Just look how beautiful that milling is. It is stunning. Look how thin that knife is. Yeah, I mean, this is a £200 knife, and there's a couple of little things, you know, it's not fully flat in any position really, but it's only a little bit off. Now, this was the first knife they had done. They'd been making pens and they went to knives. I think they made a fantastic job for the first knife. It's a little bit off center, but it's not rubbing, so that doesn't bother me. Again, if you get into slip joint mode, that's never going to bother you. But this one is in Magna Cut, and £200. I got this from Moonraker. I think he still has some there. This is just a super little EDC knife with a steel that's, you know, top of the range. You're not going to worry about it. In hand, so thin a knife, it is so comfortable. Honestly, really, genuinely comfortable. Just look, and a blade that's big enough. I think it's 3.1 or something. Super blade for cutting. Super, look at that blade stock. But I mean, just a super EDC knife. You should see it going through, or see it, you should feel it going through boxes. It's unbelievable. I love this knife. One of my best buys, and yeah, a lot of these are bought by me. I don't get them all for nothing, you know. But this is just highly recommended if you can afford, or you want to spend that amount of money. The £200 to me is well worth it in this knife. Now, then we're going to go up to my Jack Wolf, and I picked my favourite Jack Wolf. I make no bones about it. This is the Big Bro. I just adore it. From the scales to that lovely big clip point. Just look at that. Does that not just get you? Oh, I adore this blade. The hollow ground is second to none. I believe it's the best hollow ground around at the moment. I don't think there's anybody touching it. I just think it is superb. The fit and finish, again, I don't think there's anybody else out there, you know, or any production knife that's knocking out this quality consistently. They made 12 in a year, and they've all been fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So, the Jack Wolf knives, there's enough. I mean, I show enough of them. I make no apologies for them, because yes, I mean, this is a knife that I get given to review, but I have no problem reviewing this knife. I've no problem telling anybody to go out and spend that sort of money on it, because they are fantastic. Fantastic. And all you've got to do is go onto YouTube and see how many people and how little you get that are actually I suppose one of the things with, knife YouTube channels and people that watch them, they're very quick at running a knife down, but those who have had them in hand never have a bad thing to say, or very rare. I haven't heard many, let's be honest. And that's unusual in the knife community for people not moaning about what they got. I think price might be the thing, but you're paying for what you're getting, and if you want it, you want it. If you don't, move on. It's just as simple as that. But you're missing out on one of the best production knives I think that's out there, especially in the slip joint community. I think listen to that. Come on, boys. It's class. That's all it is. It's just class. So really proud to have in my collection. And my last one is just this is the one I bought in memory of my father. I just gave it some special purpose because I love it so much. I'd always wanted a Hinderer, and then when the slip joint Hinderer came out, I just happened to have that. So my mum and dad had sort of passed away, and I'd got a bit of money and from them. So I bought this to honour my dad. I have other things for my mum, but my dad was this and his watch. And when I bring this out, I purposely in the beginning made myself think of the good times of my dad. And I just adore it. I just adore this knife. It's one of the most well-made, full-size EDC slip joints that I've ever held in my hand. I was showing somebody last night on live. Even when you hold it's the main part of the handle, not the forward choil. Just normally, if that goes, look at this. It can't cut you, right? Then obviously when you go up to the main choil, it can't cut you. It's so well designed. Just that simple, 2 factors on that there. No matter where you hold this, and I don't know any other slip joint that works as well as this. I'm sure there's other ones that do it, but this is just fantastic. The thing I like about it, it's not a big clunky Hinderer. It can do any job you're ever going to want to do in the EDC style. It's 20 CV blade. Sorry, that Jack Wolf is S90V. Which again, these are great blade steels for slip joints. I mean, do we need them? Nah, we don't need them. But do we like them? Yeah, of course we do. Of course we do. So there we go. That's my whole list of my knives that slip joints, and I'm just going to try and get them all up here in order. And it's sort of in order of price, which I know that's a bit sort of. Well, no, it's not. It's what it is. I like to have slip joints at every price so that my viewers can get to see different knives at different prices, because let me tell you, we can't buy them all. So, it's nice to have a lot of YouTubers that you trust. And there's that one. And the last one up here. There's all 7 up on the board. Let me just move this over a bit for you. There you go. There's all 7 of my slip joints, modern slip joints. Matt, thank you very much for this tag. I hope this is suitable for you YouTubers. They're mine. I don't think I'll be getting many more. Sort of 6, 7 is fine for me. I'll probably, if one comes in, one will go out probably. But that's enough of modern slip joints for me. I'm still a traditional person. So never mind this modern traditional. But these are knives that I highly recommend and I like using and carrying on a regular basis. So there you go. Take care, folks. Paddy's way. Cup of tea time. Thanks very much for watching. On the way out, hit a wee like button. And if you haven't subscribed. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free. And you get to watch me more and more. Take that last bit back. Bye-bye now.